If you're looking for a new way to display your creativity, there's a class that might meet your needs.
Yeah, DCW50's Candace Cole explains more.
When you think of graffiti, you think counterculture, underground street art done under the dark of night, which could get you locked up if you're not careful. So when I ran across a flyer offering graffiti classes, I was intrigued.
This neighborhood has a lot of graffiti, and I always thought, what if there was a way to teach this art form to folks? Wasn't even sure if it was possible.
That's Rajan Sedalia, artist and owner of Art Jar here in Brookland. If you've ever passed under this stretch of the Michigan Avenue overpass, then you're familiar with his work.
You know, I didn't ask for permission, and I think I was hopefully able to get away with it. I don't know yet.
Rajan says he got started with graffiti as a kid in Ohio. For him, it wasn't so much a graffiti culture as much as it was pure mischief that attracted him.
A lot of the feeling is having that little chill down your spine, like, do I need to look over my shoulder? That's part of this art form.
A feeling that's not lost on his students.
Close to my home, I saw some graffiti under the bridge, and all of a sudden I was like, whoa, I want to do that.
Alex is a budding artist who took Rajan's class to get started on what he hopes will be his life's work.
I'm really trying to learn how to become like a street artist and then maybe draw something on like canvases and maybe make a living out of that, and that's kind of like my dream.
Rajan says the class has taken off in the 5 years since he began teaching, but admits that it first kind of started out as a joke.
Kind of had to sit down with myself and say, okay, how do I boil this down to basic fundamentals?
His graffiti class attracts students of all kinds, even corporate clients, looking for ways to team build, explore risk-taking, and let loose.
By day, I'm a technician, so I wanted to do something like really free and creative to get my juices flowing. It's a great day, and there's nothing like spray paint to really get your hands dirty and get creative.
It's kind of grown from a kind of a recreational thing to more of a educational thing where people are kind of learning about the art form, learning about themselves, expressing their creativity, gaining a little street cred, maybe going against the grain a little bit.
But graffiti at its core is meant to be raw, uncensored expression, and as anything, the moment it becomes commercialized, it starts to lose its meaning. So I asked Rajan, where do you find yourself between staying true to the art and cashing in?
Everyone has their price, and I'm just like everybody else. I'm a sellout just like everybody else. And when it comes to a lot of things, but at least I'm gonna say, okay, today this is a sellout. Today this is gonna be real.
He says while graffiti is coming more into the folds of pop culture, its identity as an underground art form isn't lost yet.
You see a lot of, chaotic messages, but it's from the heart. And you can tell that, this is honest expression. It's not curated and planned. And it's just it brings a lot more vibrance to a place, I think.
In Brookland, Candace Cole, DCW50, News at 10.